Alright, y'all, let's watch a little Arcane. Also, I would love to cosplay the characters. Y'all gotta stop making cosplay competitive. It's supposed to be for fun, okay? Don't be doing that. Like, your eyebrows off by 4.2 centimeters, and that's not like the real character. Shut your ass up, bro. Let people live and have fun. Y'all taking life too serious. I just went for a little walk. That felt good. But yeah, and it instills fear in people who want to try. Well, it's not perfect, so I can't put it out there because people are going to be mean. People are going to be an asshole anyways. Regardless of whatever you do, for real. Go do it. You do not need permission. Oh, so my bad. I got y'all staring at my little dusty ass keyboard. Are those crumbs? Are those snack crumbs between it? These are so cute, y'all. I'm making breakfast real quick. Yes, it's 5 p.m. anyways. I cannot look away from Arcane, y'all. I'm not being dramatic. I wish I would have wrote, bro. Wow. I really swear I came up with something so similar. I swear I did. Like, I gotta go tweak it now, cause wow. Would I have been able to animate and do these storylines as well? Probably not. But this reminded me to take it to the extreme. I love Jinx's character. She's well written. Very well written. Everybody say you're gonna be stressed after you watch this, so I'm about to go watch Hunter x Hunter now because I can't. I can't. Nah. Damn, I've been being mad antisocial. My fam just dropped by. I don't know why I get sad sometimes when I interact with them. I know I don't know, I get a car and at least I got a reason, you know, to be out and about and go see him. They brought me, I was like, listen, I'm cramping. I'm not really open to company. They brought me flowers and a chocolate bar. Like, y'all, these are beautiful. Oh, it's warming up. Let me get my little vehicle. I don't know, I just be antisocial when I'm at home, y'all. But yes. Gotta remember what matters. For sure, I'll be so locked into like, let me work and make more money and do this so I can give them a better life. And it's like, you gotta make them little moments too. But it's a complicated dynamic, so, you know. Anyways, I'm about to go eat this and watch Hunter x Hunter and chill and all that. And yeah, just dropped like, for the people going, and like I gotta pay more since I'm paying my parents' share, but just dropped like 900 something on the cruise. So yeah, I am still trying to make some moments count for sure. Anyways, put these there. These are gorgeous. LOL, why did I just check my verified mentions? I got whole celebrities following me. That's so surreal. What? Like actual names, no names. What an honor. I only follow women though. So I don't know if I don't want to be rude and not follow back or act big-headed. And I also don't want to be like, oh my gosh, I'm so like, because I'm very comfortable posting however the fuck I want. I don't want nobody to follow me and then I start changing up anything. Like, I'm going to be me at the end of the day. But I just peeped that. That's crazy. Anyways, I'm a mind my business. Focus on the businesses, okay? Instagram follows at the end of the day. If the internet went out tomorrow, none of that shit matters. So let me work on owning some property. But I figured I'd say it. I'm not gonna sit here and name drop. I'm not gonna name drop. But that's pretty cool, I guess. So yeah, on my period and just here. Life is getting so beautiful, y'all. I'm literally sitting here cramping. I look crazy. Let me show y'all what I look like on my live. Hold on. I look like this on my live. Somebody just came in my live. I'm not even talking. It's muted. Just dropped 100 on me. So I was talking about just wanting to bless you. What? Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. I'm so grateful. I'm sitting here cramping, watching. Hold on. Hunter x Hunter. I'm sitting here and having a terrible first period day. Literally just was sleeping, waking up, taking pain reliever, cramping, fetal position, sleeping, etc. The work I put into my content and all my platforms and everything is now paying off. Like, it's crazy. It's a crazy feeling. Definitely bracing for impact and whatever comes with that. But wow, just to sit here, literally look, y'all, like, I kid you not, I just don't, look at me. Babes, laid here cramping on mute, and they making sure your girl is good. Stop playing. I'm not saying nothing. Somebody came in my other chat, because I be streaming on 2 sites, talking about some, you're here begging for money. Baby, I'm on mute. I ain't begging for nothing. I'm just here. I'm just here promoing. And people are taking care of your girl. Like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna do so many good things. I promise. I'm about to get whiteboards and start writing on my walls, because, like, I got work to do, honey. I think I'm making the shift out of the adult work. Setting up my platform so that all my content's just sitting there and it's available if you need it. I don't think I'm gonna create more content, customs and stuff. I'm about to raise the price like crazy, not create no type of new stuff for real. Not too much, you know, and then really shift into like a business work writer's mindset. I'm watching Arcane. I'm like, I should be writing. I'm watching Sunday Love buy her second house today in Kyoto. So excited for her. Like, I need to shift gears. Honey, you could do the same thing for years and years and years, but sometimes you gotta shift gears and remember what the goal was. The original goals, you know? So, yeah. And I almost didn't log on. This is what I'm saying, y'all. I just went through my OF vault, and I be on live for hours, 6 hours, 8 hours, 4 hours, 2 hours, 30 minutes. I just be live just for people to see you. You have to stay in people's face sometimes. Oh, hey, it's so-and-so. Let me go support. Oh, I remember her. Let me go check out a video. Just to be, I be live. I'm not saying I get dolled up, dressed up, makeup, all that every time. Nope. Sometimes I just show up. The right people gonna fuck with you. I appreciate that so much, bro. I'm saving towards my taxes this year, a car, a whole bunch of stuff. So yeah, a vacation for my parents, businesses, paperwork, a whole bunch of stuff, y'all. I really am. So I'm locked in. I'm gonna put it to good use always. Cute, cute. I'm about to paint, y'all. I got like 4 screens up, got Hunter on, camming, painting, and editing. Something that I don't really need to pay attention to, but I just gotta do it on like one of my earbuds, so yeah. Nah, that's crazy, y'all. I'm addicted to this show. Trying to remember to give myself grace because I'm on my period. Also, I think I'm gonna start reheating my meal preps in the air fryer. Because ain't the microwave bad for you or something. Anyways, yeah, I'm tired. I went to sleep like 3 times. Absolutely in love with this paint by number set, okay? My mama snapped by giving me this as a gift because I actually really like it. About to finish off Arcane, unfortunately. Okay, but yeah, this was fire. Y'all, what? Don't mind me, I'm just about to be over here crying, bro. Stressed. Stressed. Let me take my ass to bed, y'all, because I'm supposed to go out of town with a family member. And yeah, but this is finished. Shout out to my mom because she put me on to something. And it's nice because, like, since I'm like, I need to paint up clothes, I could like stare at my phone and edit stuff while I paint. It's a cool little task. But this is so gorgeous. Like, what? This is the original. And I've just been working on it randomly. And yes, all these paint strokes and brush strokes and okay, the middle, as you see, but y'all looking too closely. But like, look at that. That's gorgeous. That's why I've been folding it and, you know. But yeah, I'll probably frame it. I like it a lot. I might get more and then make the hallway like a whole bunch of paint by number art. This one's beautiful. Okay, but I'll talk to you. I'm about to go to bed. Whew, I'm gonna cut it along the edges. Let me be careful because I'm the type to take weeks to paint this and then go around cutting the edges up, so. Gotta hit the Keith Lee review. Oh. I be going at it with my family, but they come through. Look, they came by and dropped off a unicorn parfait, pink Himalayan salt, because I'll be fucking with it, and a curtain rod because I had somebody over, they knocked it over, and now water's getting all over the place. It's a mess. And yeah, also shampoo so I could do my hair because I had depression hair. It was starting to smell like product buildup, and I had asked the person I was with, literally, I kid y'all not, it was on the side of the road. We were in the left lane, and they had to get to the right lane, and I gave ample notice, and I was like, is there any possible way we can stop at the hair store? Why I hear so much huffing and puffing and groaning, y'all? When I have my resources, when I get my car, I'm not gonna tell nobody but y'all, because nobody watching my vlogs locally. When I had my resources, people was so okay with using them, and now that it's like I come back to the country and I'm starting over, not even people, y'all already probably know who I'm talking about, but it's not, First, it was the crib. And I have friends going through the same thing where it's like their mental health's in the toilet because they have to stay with somebody that's not good for them. And when you need somebody for something, So I'm so grateful to have the crib. The car, it'll come when it comes, but I'm tired of people using stuff as leverage. Because when I get the car, then what? When I really don't need you for anything or even want to be around you for anything, like what? And these are people that you've looked out for before. Like, it makes no sense. It really don't. And it's crazy because like people will really use up your resources, but vice versa, you just supposed to have stuff for them to use, not the other way around, I guess. So let me watch myself. I'm not no user, okay? But damn, people want to feel high and mighty about what they have to offer, and they was the one taken from you in the first place severely. People will be the one who drained you of all your resources and then make you seem crazy for like what? So anyways, family came by, dropped this off. It was so sweet. I probably will get a vehicle soon, but I don't want to rush and make that decision because some people want you to struggle alongside of them. They'll have the things and the stuff and they can't even maintain it. I want to have the stuff and be able to maintain it. No struggle attached. No evictions, no repossessions, none of that. No repos, I don't want none of that. I want to have the stuff and maintain it. So some people will want you to be, oh, you need to have your own blah, blah, blah. Yes, of course. But do you have a need for it? Because I really don't be outside like that. But yeah, do you really have a need for it? Question mark, question mark. Do people want you to have it just so you can struggle along with them? So if I get a vehicle, it's gonna be a hoopty. There's actually a person that does these like anime cars I want to get my car done by, but that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. So anyways, right now we just gotta start with the wheels part. I can get one. I qualify for a loan. I'm just trying to ask myself, do you now want the insurance, the maintenance, the taxes that come with it, the blah, blah, blah. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna eat my little parfait. Probably go visit my family more. I do love them so much. A lot be going on, but I love them so much, y'all. And they be showing up for me. Guess who has clean hair right now? And a shower rod. So people showering at my crib, but acting bothered about, you know what, let me be quiet. People are showering at my crib, getting water on the floor, but hooting and hollering about returning the shower rod. Because I got one, but it wasn't the right size. So we can get a shower rod. I'm quiet. I'm hushed. I'm sad. That's the hair grease. That's what y'all see. I gotta be up at 9 a.m. It's 5. I just got a bunch of vlogs up and did a bunch of stuff. And I'm feeling really good. This is super cute. I stopped using that shampoo. I got Pantene now. Just something quick. I don't know if maybe it's me and my hair's just shedding, but I don't want to take the risk, so. But it looks good. Oh, so I'm about to go off grid. People keep asking me to do stuff to bail. They literally go out their way to reach out to me to bail on something. Somebody asked me to go to a Comic-Con. I'm over here like, well, do I need to order some last minute? You know, I was going to do Jinx from Arcane, but that's a process. So I was like, Mel, it's easier. It's beauty supply, closet, and some determination and some tattoos and my natural goddess state. And yeah, her costume is a little easier. And then they bailed, and then, which is fine, it's okay. And then somebody asked me to hang out. I'm off grid. Who's calling my phone? Is it Stacy? Is it? I don't know, but I'm not picking up. Don't do that. And then when you post, you're outside, everybody's like, oh, wait for me. No. No. Absolutely not. Anyways.
I'm in private. I've never used a nasal spray.
I look like I'm struggling and stressed, man. I went to go hang out with family because I just don't even have no family-friendly clothes to wear for. Usually just never wearing clothes in the crib where everything's tight and revealing. Anyways, which I guess I gotta work on my wardrobe. Might go on a cruise with the fam. So it's gonna be one of my grandparents' 80th birthday. Apparently the cousins I used to hang out with during Thanksgiving have kids now. The younger cousins, y'all. And I'm seeing aunts and uncles who I haven't seen in years. And today was so good. I went to hang out with fam. Been seeing more family members lately, and it's nice to like reconnect. And at the end of the day, it's like there is some heavy religion. I can't talk. There's some heavy religion involved, but I think it's kind of like a listen, whatever at this point, like fam's fam. I don't know, because you know me and all my little spicy work. But I look like, bruh, I look wild. I went out like this, bruh, no wig, lashes fell off. And yeah, I was seeing the girlies outside. I see what y'all been doing during winter. Y'all look the fuck good. Oh my gosh, might have to get a car and a new membership. I don't think I'm lifting heavy enough. Y'all look good. What are we eating? What's the regimen? Because I thought I was doing a little something here and there. But yeah, seeing family age, going through stuff with health. A lot of people trying to travel. We talked about America, the food. Oh my gosh, the food. The differences between eating here and other countries. Like, I'm having a lot of the same conversations with a lot of different people. Spirituality and what's going on in this country, political climate, racism, living your life, starting to realize that you don't have to do X, Y, Z, and that you are allowed to step out of the matrix and glitch a little bit and do what you want. Like, so had another good talk with family, and just seeing people age is just wow. I'm seeing deep forehead wrinkles, and it's like, baby, live your life. I think we spend so much time fixated on the big boom, the big doom that is death, and we don't live in the moment because we're so anxious about running out of time and getting older and not being freaking 18 or 21 anymore. And it's like, so what did you do today towards that? You know what I mean? What did you do today to like be on top of that? I'm not about to sit here and turn this into a rant. I'll talk to y'all. Today was really good. A family member said something, and they're like, we're at the time in our lives where we have less years alive than we have. What did they say? It made me sad. They said we have, the amount of years we have left is less than the amount we've lived, or something like that. So essentially the over 50 crowd basically saying that like we've lived the majority of our years, now we're in the remainder. And I was like, do not think and talk like that, please. I do not have the emotional capacity. I don't have the emotional capacity. I have a big family on both sides, and yeah, sometimes you just don't stay in touch. But I need a moment. It's nice getting the stories. I might end my legacy as far as not having kids or whatever. Who knows? Or at least this portion of the family, because the family's big everywhere else. I don't got no, you know, we're gonna worry about little me. But hearing the stories, childhood stories of like what your fam went through and how everybody's really just trying their best for real, and this shit is, you know. Anyways, had some really good food, and yeah, family really know how to treat you. Don't be letting you pay for nothing or none of that. So that's really sweet. And yeah, I just need to step it up. Let me get it together. I feel like a little like, it was a long little road trip day, y'all. Went to this little cool ass arcade, got food. I'll talk to you. I'm sleepy. I don't really want to talk right now. But it was a great day. I know that seems so like, are you sure? I didn't get no type of sleep last night. I don't know why I did that. No type of sleep at all. That's what you're seeing. But it was a great day seeing family. Might go on a cruise for like, yeah. Okay, bye. I think I got a little sad because the last time I saw one of my like favorite uncles literally was like Thanksgiving or years ago. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, did 10 years just pass and I have not seen y'all? Like, I was kind of the mysterious one. I deleted everybody off Facebook because I needed to step into my social media journey. I did not need the criticism and the commentary and none of that. Like, and I just stepped away so I could be myself. I had my own dynamics going with my nuclear family. I had stuff going on within myself, warring within myself. And I'm cool with who I am. Somebody said something earlier. They're like, as long as you make your money, it don't matter. As long as it's honest or something. I was like, I'll be wondering, like, I'm like, am I, who knows? But at the end of the day, I think it's one of those, like, bruh, just let fam be fam. You gonna do what the fuck you wanna do. Let's lock in for this little time we have on earth and vibe out. So, yeah, that's what I'll take away from it. Damn, the time flew. What happened, bruh? All right, I'm quiet. I don't really see and feel it in myself. Like, I'm gonna be my little cute 29, 30 in the next couple of years. But you'll see it with your older aunts and uncles. Not even older, like, they still look, we're black. Everybody looks good. The genetics are always mwah. But, like, you'll see it with your aunts and uncles, and you'll see it with the children in the family who grow up so fast. And it's just like, damn, what is happening? Like, light died. Time to stop talking. Anyways, bye. Today was nice, y'all. I promise. I know that's a mixed signal, but when I was younger, I had a family member who would do like the bunny ears behind my, oh, I forgot, that's not working. Anyway, it needs to charge. Would do the bunny ears behind my head. And after like over, 10 years or something like that, we took a picture together and they did it. The nostalgia. Good morning, y'all. My uncle said something yesterday. And I had to talk to him because somebody told me once, like, they feel like when their waist beads or bracelets break, it means that they're protected against, like, a bad energy or, like, a questionable energy or ambiguous. And my uncle was talking about angel numbers and manifesting and spiritual beliefs, and it was so beautiful. And I asked if he believed in the waist bead thing and the bracelets. He was like, no, I stopped believing that something's out to get me, like something bad. I said, you know, that's beautiful. Just living your life knowing you're blessed and good. Okay, but not the cute little arts and crafts box, y'all. I decided to put the rug in here. I'll probably hold off on the other ideas as far as the floor and the other rugs lining the hallway. I'll figure something out. Right now it looks good in here, but yes. Ironically, I'm never in here. LMAO, the way I designed this little book nook room and sat in here about 3 times. Anyways, y'all, I am decorating. I'm going for the aesthetically pleasing, you know, apartment loft. Very industrial, okay? I've had some people hate on the floors. Listen, if you know my backstory about housing, especially just housing insecurity or issues I ran into, you would appreciate these motherfucking floors. But at the end of the day, like, I'm gonna let people feel how they feel about whatever. It kind of tells me the kind of person you are if you're more worried about the floors versus all the other cool stuff in here. So that being said, I'm just very mindful of who I have in my space and in my life in general. Okay, but look at this. So I put the rug in this room and I swapped out the Lego set. I was gonna pick the orchid to go in here, but I chose the panda bear set instead. All right, I'll put up the other one later because I think I'll do another picture, but yes. I don't want to activate this for a ladder again, so I use thumbtacks. It looks crazy, but just don't look too close. All right, bear with me, because I'm going to order a different picture. The last one was kind of big, like, in proportion to the others. So, yeah, but there'll be 3 pictures up there. It'll be super cute. The room's kind of dark, but I'm trying my best with it, honestly. I got a matcha lemonade. You want to try? These sandwiches are not the sexiest thing. Oh, my goodness. It's gorgeous. Oh, be sweet out the meat. Oh my goodness. And the matcha lemonade, very happy. Good morning. Not the, oh, that's so cute, y'all. They are held up by thumbtacks because, like I said, I didn't want to bother maintenance and ask for the ladder again. I'm hoping they're straight. I can't even tell. But it's probably better that way because they're probably too heavy for like one thumbtack. Anyways, good morning. What's y'all right here? That's better. Good morning. I just wanted to talk to y'all real quick. Life is good. I have set boundaries. I realized I just needed to set some motherfucking boundaries. That was it. I was letting people walk over, cross, run over, trample, stomp all over my boundaries. And yeah, so life is good. Just wanted to say that I'm about to plan. It's crazy, when I was younger, I didn't really go to some of the family reunions, or I just wasn't like as family orientated as I could have been. And now I'm planning like a family reunion for my grandma's 80th birthday on my other parents' side. And yeah, so it's looking like 4 cruises this year. Okay. Might push it into a bonus one and do 5. Went from 2 last year to 5 this year. And I do like cruises. I do like traveling with people with cruises, because it's like, if you're going to pay for one person, you're essentially already paying for 2. There's no, well, I don't think there's a cruise where it's like there's a significant difference if you go with one person, because they're going to charge you for being in that whole room anyways. So yeah, I already hopped on here and I told y'all who I was not going to bring. And I want to let y'all know that I've been practicing abstinence from sex. I have not been smoking, drinking. I got so randomly turned off by smoking for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, okay. All right. I never charged this. This smell just started pissing me off. I don't want to be high. Like, okay, hold on. Because clearly, I just turned my little nightlight this way. Yeah, I don't want to be high anymore. I don't want to smoke anymore. Same with like sex. Like, I was only with one person. I wasn't casually out here. But I was with the person I knew a while ago. And yeah, even that was just like, no. I started to realize, like, you don't deserve to experience me. I don't want to be experienced. Between work, all them calls, me being in a sexual headspace for work, on and off, constantly, all day, to pay my bills, I said no, absolutely not. So that has changed. I am getting princess treatment, but it's just like, at the end of the day, I know what it is for real. So I'm gonna accept this treatment, because it's like, I wanted it for so long, and there's nobody in my life that I'm disrespecting. So I'm like, whatever, everybody want to act right, and suddenly doors are being opened as a habit. I'm getting gifts, I'm getting things paid for, I'm being heard and listened to. But it's like, if it took years to get to this point, not saying I never ever experienced it, it was on and off, but to see that consistency now, it's beautiful. But I'm like, it don't do it for me. I'm like locked in. I'm in a place of like growth. I'm in a place of, let's open a business, and that's another thing I realized. I don't need to share nothing with nobody. I see how that goes. My house is gonna be my name on it first and foremost, and that's it. Like, at this point, I don't know if I just don't trust people, but like, we need to have our separate houses. We can go over to each other's houses, but I want to be on the type of energy where, oh, are you visiting my house or am I visiting yours? Am I getting in your car? Are you getting in mine? Like, I need my name on everything. Marriage, a whole half and half, I don't even know about that, because I'm just kind of like, is anybody acting right to share assets with? Because what? And it's probably just past negative experiences from what I know. And I'm sure there is a safe place of love and trust and a mutually beneficial and productive relationship. But I've yet to experience that, so I'm being very, very careful. I got my crib. I stopped the sleepover stuff. Nobody needs to be over here. People don't know how to act. But that being said, my point, we got some cruises this year. I probably will end up, as much as I do not like it, and I know, and it's okay if y'all, this channel operates best from an honest place. I swore up and down I was not bringing a specific person, but nobody else is really popping out. I got people playing in my face. They will reach out to me and ask to do things to cancel. It's the strangest phenomenon. It's like they want to be chased. I won't say a word and people come to me, I want to do this, let's go here, and they won't follow through. I have like one solid friend who follows through, I kid you not, and I'm so grateful for her. And she might not be able to go for valid reasons. And so, because again, I need somebody to film comfort. I got a statement yesterday from somebody who said they're not gonna huff and puff and groan. And I know by the time we get there, they still gonna probably do it. But the December cruise, I don't know, it's not worth it for the sake of my mental because I'm spending so much money. The December cruise helped my following get to like, I was at like 50, 60, 70. I forgot where I was at. I got to 100,000 on IG. I'm at 100K right now into the lake. Okay, so I'm at 100K, and I know that December trip, that was like my birthday trip. I don't plan my birthday trip on my birthday now because it's expensive, but that December trip did it. And I put up with a lot of just not so nice moments with my ex, unfortunately. And we had some good moments, but like, I don't know, some people just show their ass when like nice things happen. Cause I think maybe there's some jealousy. They don't get to experience it as often because I'm always traveling. I was on my nose ring. Anyways, maybe there's just like, maybe they feel like they don't deserve it, so they don't know how to act. But I do know for a comfort thing, like, I do have some anxiety, and it is nice to like, I will say this locally, because I'm gonna be straight up, locally, and I kind of stopped getting in the car because I don't like when people run reds and get too comfortable driving or whatever it is. But locally, I haven't driven in 2 years, y'all. All my little errands and stuff, I hear huffing and puffing. Sometimes people don't want to stop along the way. We're at a building we can just physically see because they don't want to change lanes. Sometimes I hear a lot of complaining. I hear requests for gas and whatever it is. And at the end of the day, I have to realize that I haven't driven in 2 years. I get my errands run. I get to do what I need to do. And I do need to get my own car because, like, for safety and comfort of not being in somebody's vehicle where you might not feel fully comfortable on how they drive. I've had that with friends, not just him, but other people too that just be driving however they're impatient, whatever it is. But I have gotten some things done, okay? So I would say I am very lucky for that. I'm able to walk and do everything I need. I actually don't need to be in nobody's vehicle, but it is nice when you are able to go run your errands, or when it's 70 something degrees out and you're trying to be outside and not walk around or whatever, or like go somewhere else. So I've gotten my things done. I will say we have had some fun on vacations for sure. It just, I have a lot of moments where I need to walk the fuck away. And for anxiety purposes and safety, the Virgin Cruise has a balcony, and I be sleep tweaking, bro. I be tweaking in my sleep so bad. I don't think I'm comfortable being in a room where if nobody makes it, I'm by myself, and it'll be amazing knowing that door is there. Like, yes, I'm saying it seems hypocritical because it's like, okay, well, if they're not as keen on safety, I also know some people not gonna let me just like fall off a motherfucking boat, you know what I mean? Or having somebody there to know, like, just eyes. Like, sometimes it's I feel safe in my own home. I feel safe in my city for the most part. I feel safe, you know, in certain situations, but like, just having someone there, like literally the presence, so people don't what you like. I went out last night to record in like a dress, bodycon, etc., and you'll see people stare and look and whatever, but they kind of hold off because it's like, oh, you with somebody and he's tall and intimidating. So like, I don't know, I won't say it's just the illusion, but like that there is a level of protection in that. I'm not trying to justify like this is why I'm hanging out with someone, but like, as I continue to grow on socials, I'm all over the hub. Men be staring at me in public. I went out with my friend the other day, and like literally a group of men. If I was by myself, bro, I might have been followed. I'm not trying to come for all men, but I might have been followed. Oh, hey, you can't speak, because I was with another man. They just like, oh, but they didn't act on nothing. You see what I'm saying? So it's just from a genuine point of like safety, just for optics, sometimes it's good not to be alone, because that's another thing too. I saw on Reddit yesterday that what was it, they were, now she was a non-US citizen, but it was a sex worker who got stopped. Her phone got gone through, her nudes, her pictures, all that, everything, and somebody accused her of being an escort. I am not an escort. I'm not judging anyone who is, but I am not. I'm strictly virtual. But somebody on the thread was saying that, like, listen, you most likely got stopped too. Not most likely, like, they gonna stop you if they want to stop you. But because she was a woman traveling alone, And basically she got sent back. She wasn't able to come in the U.S. Now I'm a U.S. citizen, so I don't think it would be too much of an issue. But in today's America, in America right now, you never know. They talk about bringing back segregation to federal buildings. So it's like, and I remember I have more issues when I'm a lone woman traveling sometimes. It's more of a vibe, 100,000%. But you're also more prone to a sprinkle more of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's easier to get approached, which is beautiful in regards to friendship, but it's also easier to get approached, which is scary in regards to like anything else. So you gotta be vigilant. And it's like sometimes I just want to wear my cute ass, tight ass, whatever, vlog, keep my brain on, because if I'm with my ex, I still gotta keep my brain on. But you know, be able to turn it off slightly sometimes, hopefully, and just know that like I don't gotta watch my back constantly, whether it's on a boat, an island, a trip, and then try to vlog and still try to be in the moment and enjoy myself and try new things and experience new things and be, you know, a little anxiety over whatever I'm wearing. I want to record some more dance videos. So for the Virgin Cruise, I want to record some movement videos, some reels. Like that balcony, honey, I just placed the bid because the balcony I bought might have an obstructive view. I didn't realize that, like a lifeboat or some mechanical things. So I just put a bid in for a balcony that's guaranteed unobstructed. And at the end of the day, like, it's not ideal, and you shouldn't go on trips where you put up with people or situations or energy that's gonna piss you off. But like at the end of the day, like I think a lot of people who do group trips have those issues. So it's like I already know the issues I'm gonna get with somebody. They're gonna probably irk me at some point, but we're still gonna have a lot of fun and like the content that comes out of it. And then after this year, I know I said that last year, but like after this year, the cruises are, listen, I always want to go on Virgin. I've never been. I might try to do Norwegian this year, do a family reunion, take my parents on their birthday trips. Like, I'm checking all the blocks of being home, being around family, cherishing moments with loved ones, and then I might get back to my shenanigans of traveling abroad and everything. And that's another thing, when you're alone, sometimes it is, I'm not trying to scare nobody because I've done it so much. My fault, y'all. Let me rein it in because I'm just rambling right now. Look at my light. Ain't it cute? That's how the rambling happened. What was I saying? Oh, Thailand and the earthquake. So I have a family member going. And I remember when I was in Taiwan by myself in an Airbnb, not a hostel, around nobody else, experiencing my first earthquake. And it was just, it could be a lot. It could be a lot. I'm not trying to make this about me, but like natural disasters are scary. Things do happen when you travel. You know, you got to get over the anxiety, trust that you're safe and protected, but like, you know. So I don't think I'm going to be comfortable in my first balcony cruise or on my first cruise with a balcony without somebody else there. And if my friend / music engineer / fellow artist can't make it, and she's like literally my first one and only choice for somebody to go, then I would rather just know somebody's there and I'm comfortable with, I can film with. I used them as clickbait before, I will say. If anybody saw the last cruise, it'll be like, oh my gosh, people were like, I want this type of romance, blah, blah, blah. And I told him too, I was like, can I use you for content? He said, yeah, it's fine. I was like, okay, I'm gonna use you for content. Like, and I helped him too with his like car stuff. So it is mutually beneficial. I'm not just trying to like get a leg up and run off. For me as a woman, I've decided that everything is going to be secure. It's going to be in my name. I'm going to have my protection. I'm going to have the crib. Ain't nobody going to keep me out. I'm going to get the car. Ain't nobody going to make me feel any type of way about needing to stop anywhere. Like, and people, if they're used to, that's the problem too. If people are used to you not setting standards for yourself, and then suddenly you want to be on your princess treatment and you expect it, with not trying to be entitled, but you start to expect it of like, no, you're going to treat me like this. It's a huge adjustment. So I do see some people trying to make that adjustment for the sake of keeping me. But also, like I said, get my own car, put some plushies in it, okay, be riding around my little stuffed animals. Ain't nobody gonna tell me we can't stop here, and oh, you got an attitude, I need gas today or whatever, or, you know, driving a little bit on the more wild side where I be driving slow. People probably think I'm a grandma driving. I don't give a fuck. I get there safe. I drive defensive for other people because other people been driving. I be in the passenger seat looking at other people driving. Like, that's terrifying. Like, people about to hit. We saw a car just swerving, either drunk or sleepy, just about to hit a bunch of cars in either lane. Like, what? So yeah, I realized that what works for me, I need to have my distance. I need to have my safe space, okay? No entitlement. Don't come in here acting a certain way. Don't come in here acting any way towards my resources, whatever, towards me, towards my safety. None of it. Okay, you got what's yours. I got what's mine. they don't need to merge until somebody really can prove themselves. And unfortunately, that's nobody I already know. But somebody who in my life comes in and proves themselves that they can have access to those things. It's that simple. Cause yeah, I'm not the giver no more unless it comes to like family or people who really like naturally have given to me or been good to me or have shown themselves or proven themselves or truly have changed. And yeah, so I know that was all over the place, but I just wanted to kind of share some things I did, like not discover, but like really am implementing as a woman. Like I'm not giving myself. I don't got shit to give. Even if it feels good in the moment, it might not feel good later. So I don't have shit to give. I'm in my accepting era. And like I said, it's cute now seeing that doors could have been open this whole time, that gifts and treats and I got it, and food being paid for. And so yeah, that being said, that recurring character will probably be on those cruises. I know I won't, y'all. I'm telling y'all that's gonna be the last person on the boat. But with the new boundaries I set up of myself, of I'm not being experienced, I'm not being taken advantage of, I'm walking away at the first sign of any type of disrespect or hurt or jabs or digs or whatever. For the sake of me being on the island. Like, and it's crazy, I travel by myself, but I travel a certain way. I look very like tomboyish. I go to countries where I know I'm good. I stay in hostels because these are like isolated environments of like, okay, your own room on a big boat by yourself, which is fine. You can go on cruises by yourself, but for the sake of content, for the sake of filming, for the sake of just knowing somebody's there, especially it's the first time, walking around, exploring, you're a little more comfortable having somebody by your side. I want to check out all 20 eateries on Virgin. I want to experience whatever. I want to be comfortable enough to like dance and etc. And ironically, because sometimes this could be a critical or judgy person, I'm not always fully comfortable in front of them. But like at the same time, I can't explain it. I can't explain it, y'all. But I just know myself, and it's like, do you want to be by yourself, looking good, walking around vlogging, which I can do. I have done. But because the nature of the cruise, when it comes to the parties, when it comes to eating at the dining tables, etc., like I do have a little anxiety, but I just rather have somebody there. It's more food to vlog, more choices. Okay, it's that safety walking around on the island, looking real good, feeling real good, nobody bothering me. And yeah, it does kind of get in the way of like maybe somebody wants to approach you, but I'm not dating right now. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to be approached. I want to network. I want businesses. I want so, you know, I'll take what it comes with. So if y'all hear some familiar voices or a familiar voice on a trip, please don't look at me like, Danny, you went back? No, I saw a post that was like, until you find the right one, have fun with the wrong ones. And that's not ideal at all. It's not. But like at the end of the day, if people are not showing up for major events, Celebration Keys coming out, Donkey Kong and Super Nintendo World's coming out, like I'm able to do stuff by myself. It's just sometimes nice knowing somebody's in the vicinity in case something goes wrong or you need backup, or you know. And as much as I've had issues with this person, if I act bratty enough, not me snitching on myself, if I act like a bratty princess enough, it will get done. And I feel a little entitled to it because it's like I have definitely held it down for show. So yeah, you can hold it down, etc. I'm just making sure I continue to grow social media and buy some property, and I have mine. So if you gonna hurt me or do me dirty, as the pattern has been, and vice versa, I have also done people dirty. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm perfect. But if we're at a clean slate and you're gonna keep doing me dirty, or whether that's really just like full-on disrespect or slight jabs or criticalness or judgment or putting somebody down or trying to, you know, whatever it is, I know at the end of the day, I'm like, I got mine. New Orleans, I probably wouldn't have been out at night partying by myself in my outfits if somebody wasn't there. And it's just, I gotta meet more people that are outside. And you meet those people usually outside anyways. So I'll keep a nice solo vibe going amongst knowing somebody else is there too. But yeah, and then again, it's like, it's a free spot. Is that the ideal person to enjoy for a free expensive cruise? No. But, and then I also said, we agreed. I said, if I paid my little $2K for this Virgin cruise, The one that you paying for your birthday, you paying for that. It might not be 2K, but it's probably upwards of like 1K or over. I ain't putting a penny to that. Please, I just paid down some of my parents' cruise. I paid like, I think that's for probably 3K. Yeah, 3K on cruises so far this year. That's for 2. So he can pay for his birthday cruise. The family reunion cruise, I think everybody's paying for themselves. And yeah, because I got shit to handle. I got bills, what? So I'm happy to have somebody willing to travel and like be about it and take the time off work. And he's been putting money away for the trips. And I've been taking money out too. So we learn how to save and learn better habits as individuals as well. But yeah, I'm going to be back to my solo travel. I did not travel the world solo to come back and feel like anxiety over cruises and not even going alone per se, but just like, what's the dynamic? What am I wearing? Am I exploring everything? Am I comfortable enough to go here, there, and to the moon? Vlogging in my cute little outfits. Like, and again, I know people do it all the time, but I just rather. Cruises are one of those things that just, it gives group. I know it could give solo, but like, it just really gives one other person, group, couple, friends, something. Like, it just always, you know. So I'd rather have that, personally. It's personal preference. That's it. It really is. Because I know I can do it by myself. I just know it's different. Like, the Instagram blew up off of what I had in December. I put up with your comments and whatever. Let's just try to have some fun. That's it. This life's too short. It's too fragile. One of my family members runs a funeral home, and like my other family member was saying, unfortunately, business is booming. So if you look at it at the end of the day, let's just have some fun, make some memories. Everybody's healthy right now. Nobody's dying. Thank goodness. Let's just have fun. Let's try to keep this, the petty mess and the negativity. Because it's not just my ex, bro. I come across so many people who are just critical and negative, and it's like, it gotta be trauma. It gotta be trauma. It gotta be people putting you down so you learn that behavior. You put other people down. Like, I try to be patient. I'm not perfect. He's been patient with me too, and it's not gonna work, and it's okay. But I'm trying to have some motherfucking, like, I'll get back to my solo trips. I'm eyeing Okinawa. I'm eyeing the Philippines. I'm eyeing different parts of Thailand again. I'm eyeing another Japan trip. Like, what? I'm eyeing Brazil. Low-key considering a solo to Brazil, because I'm just like trying to chase people down. Everybody say they want to travel, but nobody is putting up the bread, taking off the dates, and doing what they need to do. In all fairness, my ex has been the only person to really pull up and be on that type of energy. But everybody claim they want to travel. People can't even make it up the street for things they've committed to and proposed in the first place. Sometimes it is nice to go to the little club on the cruise and have somebody to dance with and party with. And even if it's not the vibe, you go dance with other people. Sometimes it's nice to walk around and get off an island and have somebody to talk to and vibe with and experience things for the first time with. And yeah, I want my solo trips, and I want group trips, friend trips, and partner trips. And the selection of people I have in my life right now is not, unfortunately, like matching up to that. But like, you also find those people outside. So I told him, I said, let's be open-minded, let's mingle. He's like, mingle? I'm like, let's meet some people, bro. Like, let's be outside, have a good vibe, no weird shit. And I'm telling y'all this now because I was like, I could really go on that boat and act like I'm by myself, and I'm not. I can't. I do operate on honesty, y'all. I can't. I feel bad when I lie. It makes me feel nasty. I don't come to this channel not telling the truth, so yeah, that's all. I want to say my local life's been good. I got the crib. I've been decorating. He's taking me to get cosplays I want to do, art projects I want to make, food, groceries. Like I said, I've not been driving. And while I'm not a fan of certain habits or things I've seen with people regarding like safety or just impatience or temper or whatever it is, like, you gotta let people be good for what they're good for in certain areas. So I know with him, he'll make it on a trip. He will put some money aside to at least make it and figure it out. And I do appreciate that. I do. So I know I got more freedom and sometimes funds than other people. So yeah, and he took a vow yesterday, or an oath or whatever, made a statement talking about something. I'm gonna film and not moan and groan. So he was like, if you show me that video, I'm like, it don't matter, you still gonna do it. But I'm gonna bring my tripod set up, and it's gonna be a good ass trip, and I'm gonna try to keep it positive the whole time, because I might mention things that irk me, but at the end of the day, like, the focus is gonna be on how lit these cruises about to be. So we got a back-to-back in June, because he wanted to go on a cruise and he was not invited. That's what I'm telling you, he was not invited to the Virgin Cruise. That's why we booked. I would have a cruise for my family, my parents, and then my parents' dynamic and like my family dynamic. It would be nice to have somebody there for the sake of, like, I'm like my parents' therapist, and I can't always like just listen for hours on like all the stuff that's going on, because it can drain me a little bit. So if somebody's there, they kind of have to put a buffer on, like, whether both parents make it or not, or one of them, they got to put a buffer on venting. So, and also, I have my own room, or not my own room, the person who's coming here as well, same person, we splitting a room. So I was able to pay less on a room and then not bunk up with like my parents, because, like, you know, everybody needs their own privacy and personal space. So that's that cruise. My ex is like, I want to go on a cruise in spring, need a break from work and life and this country and the economy and all of it. I was like, you can tag along on my parents' birthday cruise, and I'll probably just separate to go hang out with my parents and stuff. But excuse me, so that's happening, and that's booked because he was not invited on the Virgin Cruise. It just changed. He will be on the Virgin. I know, y'all, I'm so sorry, but listen, I'm in my own crib with pictures of myself hanging up. Like, nobody's bothering me. My boundaries are set. I'm good. So bear with me. There's been progress. There's been a lot of progress. And mentally, I'm not attached to nobody, so I'm not getting my feelings hurt, which is one of the biggest things, the boundaries and protecting your little heart. Okay. Damn it. Anyways, let me shut up. I just been yapping, y'all. This is why I really don't pick up my phone at home. Look at my... There's the one of the St. Lucie. He's like, I took that one. He's like, okay, cool. 3 of mine. Not that one. But he was like, 3 of the... He helped me pick up the posters. He helped me go back and pick up the posters again after they printed them wrong. And I was moaning and groaning because I know I told y'all I went to the circus with somebody else because he asked me for gas and I was offended. Maybe I am a brat. Maybe I'm just a bratty princess. But listen, I wasn't for years. I was a humble, hold it down type of girl. And your girl was hurt. Now I'm a bratty princess. And suddenly things are working out for me. Crazy how that works, huh? Anyways, and only with men, not with, like, you know, only with somebody who has been intimate with me, not with, like, just strangers or friends or anything like that. Like, there's a whole different personality with them. But what? Oh, because he wasn't invited on Virgin, he was a little hurt by that. But I don't think my friend's gonna make it, and there's nobody else I want at this point to go if it's not her, honestly. So I was like, all right, he already gonna be there. Already gonna flew down, whatever. He's cool with the hostel. The hostel I wanted to stay at was free and a generator, but they don't got curtains. I forgot about that. So we're gonna try a new one that we saw. And he's cool with the hostel. Like I said, be in Miami, already there. And I'm trying to visualize. I'm like, okay, I get off the boat with my parents and him. And then I go on Virgin by myself. What's the vibe? The cost of Ubers. It's more economic to have somebody there anyways. I'm like, it's slide. It's 5 days. Don't piss me off, bro. The boat's big enough. Trust and believe. Like, the walking away, I will do so many times. I will act like it's a solo trip. Enjoy yourself. Do not siphon my energy. Just be a vibe. Not saying that he's not. Like, we have a lot of amazing moments together, but just don't. I've told him, I'm like, the people closest to me can hurt me. Strangers, no. The people closest to me, y'all are the ones that affect me. That's the things that get to me. That type of whatever interactions I have with people I've actually care about and formed attachments with. Crazy, right? So, yeah, that'll be that. And then his birthday trip, he paying for. I ain't putting up penny towards that. I'll get you a gift, but I ain't paying for it. Because that's my birthday cruise and I pay $2K. So, have your birthday cruise. I might do a cruise around that time as well, back to back, or not. Or I might do Orlando with Nintendo World opening, and then the family cruise will be in December. And then after that, I'm taking a break from cruises, and I want to get back to like regular travel. And hopefully the bread and all the influencer things or whatever is paying off. The YouTube's paying off so that I can get back to my regular travel and keep my crib. Hopefully everything pays off so that I could really keep my little cheap crib, which is here, all right, in the trenches, as someone said. And I still get to travel, and I can start hopping on those little influencer trips. That's the next goal. That's the next goal. So it was solo travel for a year to get away from bad situations. It was coming back, my dumbass putting myself in those same situations, and then immediately leaving and not going back, getting the own crib, getting my own safe space. And then understanding that some people really need to be at a distance if you're not going to fully remove them from your life. And for me, you're going to be beneficial. You're not going to be sitting here trying to hurt my feelings. Like, it's a 75% vibe, 25% you hurting me. You really, really hurting me. And vice versa. And that's the percentage where it is now. It's probably way different before, where that hurting me was probably flipped with 75 or so it felt like. So, yeah. Get the content off these trips. Okay, he has been filming everything. He's been taking me where I need to go. So I don't mean to make him sound like, oh my gosh, like, I just turned into a bratty princess and suddenly things are working out. That's amazing, ain't it? I've always been a bit of a brat, but yeah, it's just like, you just got, like, it's not just him. I know other people who do it too. It's just critical, or always finding the negative. And like I said, I think it comes from trauma. So I was trying to be patient because I know my trauma has probably caused some behaviors that are annoying to deal with too, or intolerable. But yeah, it's as I'm getting older, I was hanging with family, and family was talking about like the things they used to go through and the dynamics and stuff. And it's just like, as humans, we gonna hurt each other. Unfortunately, we're gonna hurt each other, whether it's heartbreak or trauma that we've not healed from or whatever it is. Like, it's up to you to try to grow through that trauma and change how you treat people and work on yourself. And sometimes they say, like, usually through relationships you see a lot of your flaws and all the things you thought you was good over. But I think it's up to like us to like reflect within ourselves and through each other on how we could all keep being better. So at the end of the day, it's not supposed to be, oh, so and so, and I can be very passionate. I don't take back nothing I've done, said, or whatever, because I can be very passionate when I'm hurt or offended. And some people are really just douche. They know it's fucked up. Like, I be on Reddit, I'm like, I type situations in, people have the same situations. Everybody in the comments is like, get away, no, you're not crazy, blah, blah, blah. Like, you know, or like, no, that person's in the wrong or whatever. But I'm not going to justify it. I'm not seeking a relationship. I am not sexually trying to be with nobody. I am not drinking. I'm not smoking. I have a clear head. I am high off of my own energy in life. It's so amazing. I got my safe space. What? I'm about to get up, make breakfast, make tea. I just fixed my sleep schedule because I was waking up at like, it was staying up till 5, going to bed at like, because I was going to bed at like 5 a.m., waking up at 2. But it's summer now, and it's nice out. So it's like 6, 7 in the morning right now. And I'm just ranting. But I'm going to hit the gym, going to do all the things. I got to handle my taxes today. I still got 2 weeks, but I want to get them over with. It's just a thorn in my side. And I got some business stuff I need to really handle. And yeah, I got to get to it. I got some like family members buying property and doing paperwork, and I'm trying to be on that type of time. I know it comes with more problems, but I think those are the type of problems I want to have. I want to come to y'all and be like, my business pissed me off today, y'all, because it's on the 3rd, but it's rewarding, so I love it. And not like, someone's hurt my feelings. So yeah, I'm going to do what I need to do. New room set up. And yeah, I'll talk to y'all. This is why I don't vlog at home for real. That was just a really long way of saying that I am going back on my word. Unfortunately, I'm being honest about that. And I weighed the pros and cons of going by myself versus going with somebody I know who has kind of shown their ass on past trips, but we do have fun, and I'm taking a risk. And I'm just being careful and protecting my energy and reminding myself to walk away. I'm not married to this person. No attachment, no commitment. walk away if any type of starts to happen, whether it's coming from me or him. Get my content, vibe the fuck out, and keep it pushing. Alright? You deal with weird energy from strangers. You shouldn't have to deal with it from people close to you either. But if it's gonna come with a little bit of fun and my growth, and then I could really, like, after this year, I'm off the cruises. Except for maybe one next year that I'm eyeing for my birthday. But after that, I'm really off them. I just wanted to experience some different ships. And itineraries, they're easy, everything's included. I'm gonna take a break from them and get back to, like, trips. Also, straight up, y'all, I feel like you preserve relationships when y'all don't live together. Whether it's a friend or, like, or an ex or a partner or whatever. Like, you just save a relationship. It's just too much overexposure. That was a big issue, overexposure. You're not supposed to be in nobody's face that much. Like, living habits, people doing this and that, that's gonna irk you. So having my own space really did change the game. And there are still behaviors and comments I'm not fond of, which is why I know certain things won't work with certain people. And I just make that mental note and I let things be what they are. In the meantime, that's it. Don't get invested, mind my business, and enjoy life. That's all you can do. Or you could do it different, but whatever. This is how I chose to do it. And I take responsibility for that, so yeah. Now me finally doing my taxes and all my stuff. I started it, but I'm finishing them. And I was on the phone with the IRS for like 30, 45 minutes. I don't know. I think it was like 35. And it just hung up in my face for no reason. I'm calling to find out whether I need to report my car loss as taxable income or if that's already just something that's like, I'm reading that it's not reportable or taxable because it's compensating the car you lost and it was paid for with money after taxes. But I want to verify and get somebody, on the record saying that. And then I was going to call about a payment plan and put myself on a payment plan. But anyways, by the way, you can put your taxes on a payment plan if you don't got it right now. But yeah, and I need to start making my quarterly payments way more, putting some lump sums away so I don't got to deal with these issues at the end of the year or the beginning of the year, whatever. But I'm proud of getting it done. I'll call them later. I'm doing my little accounting book right now. It just hung up in my face, so I guess I'll work on it later. I'm gonna still finish the book, but damn. Y'all, I'm so glad I got a new sleep schedule. It feels so good to be up. It's about to be April. And yeah, I'll talk to y'all. The one time I'll say thank you for technology because I'm like doing my accounting book and I'm going over the numbers and making sure everything's correct for sales and stuff. And like just doing, hey Siri, plus 50, plus 50, plus. I did my first math in my head and then I'm using a calculator and then I'm using a double check with like Siri. So yeah, get this up. Okay. I talk about how scary and hard business must be, but I think I'm cut out for it. I think it's just gonna come with, some challenges you need to accept. But yes. And yes, all of this is getting reported. I'm very honest and I keep track of all my numbers. So yeah, and again, this is all virtual, y'all. Do not start. But yep. I think I'm gonna owe like $5,000 in taxes this year. You're supposed to do quarterly payments, which I need to hop on ASAP. I think last year was like 3, 4, I don't know, but yeah, more money, more problems. I'm gonna get a tax consultant and all that when it starts to get too difficult. When it gets past the point of like putting your income and then pay what you owe and it starts getting into like complications, then yeah, I'll get somebody. Right now it's just being honest about what you make, and I'm gonna call, find out about my car check, make sure that's not an issue, and file these taxes. I'm about 2 weeks ahead of it, thankfully. I started, and yeah, get you an accounting book. Or make sure you're on a site that keeps track of all your income. I'm so proud of myself because I work with like whole numbers, y'all. The numbers are adding up correctly. I'm double and triple checking the calculator and I'm doing like, I'm telling you, hey Siri, plus 50, plus 30, plus da-da-da-da. And it's all coming up correct. I'm so happy. And I also did it on the calculator too. Like typing it in and seeing the numbers. So yeah, super proud. Can't wait for somebody else to do this though. Shit. It is such a satisfying feeling for these numbers to be adding up correctly. I'm so proud of myself. The second hard part will be paying it off. Anyways, it's all good though. It's worth it. For the life I get to live, yes, it's worth it. Hell yeah. As suspected, y'all, okay? And I'm not the influencer who's gonna tell you how to do your taxes. I'm gonna just tell you need to do them. If you're an adult worker, if you're a worker and making any type of income, you're supposed to be filing your taxes. If you're an adult worker, please, you know, I remember during 2020, people were like, are you supposed to report OF income? Yes, all of it. The hub, any calls, blah, blah, blah. If you're doing some shit on the side, your little Cash App Venmos, whatever, which you got to be careful with anyways, like all of it. Yeah, stop playing with it. So I'm gonna get this handled. You're supposed to pay quarterly, I believe, because you get a penalty if you pay all at once, or some people just take the penalty and whatever. But yeah, you can do payment plans, whatever it is. Make sure that you know, this amount is off of like, I think 25K made. Now I'm getting into my numbers in my business. Let me see, 10K was reported, 15. Yeah, this is off of like 25K, I think. I don't know if I'm adding that up right. I just typed in the numbers as I was supposed to, and this what came up. So I got you. I don't got no deductions. I don't be adding none of that travel stuff, all the hotels, whatever. Because at the end of the day, no. I travel for leisure and tourism, but there's no deductions to be had except for like my laptop, which was an investment last year, and my camera, which I could probably write off, but that's it, just small ones. I'm gonna pay this and do what I need to do, okay?